A U.S. submarine has sunk an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean. This comes as Washington and Israel are intensifying their bombardment of Iran. The bombing has been so intense that Iran actually postponed a planned mourning ceremony for Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was killed in an early strike. Now Iran continues to respond with its own missile strikes on Israel, Bahrain, and Kuwait. This is, of course, a very stressful time for local service members, some being deployed. Others already have loved ones in the Middle East. WSV's Danielle Cobb talked with families about how they're now coping.
When conflict starts to rise, military spouses begin preparing for what they call the unknown. It's a mix of emotions and a waiting game on if their partner will be deployed to the front lines. But in those moments, they say they often lean on each other.
Creating your family, and that's what we do.
It's an unspoken bond among the sea of United States military spouses and families across the globe. In times when their fighting men and women are sent off on orders or assignments, they turn to each other to make sure they're never alone in tough times. Local Marine spouses tell me that bond exists strongly here in Beaufort through their local support groups and volunteer initiative Private Peppers, which gives spouses a duty of welcoming young Marines into the family with love, food, and community, a way they keep themselves grounded when their Marine gets called to orders.
Finding your community and really diving first into that community so that you have support when your spouse is not around is so important.
When my husband's not home, I know that I still have something, and I still have this group that we go out, and it's become everything to me for these young Marines to know that they are part of something much bigger.
While none of their spouses have currently been deployed overseas, they're still left with the unknown, anxiety, and a whole other mix of emotions. But they say no emotion will top the pride they feel for their partners and their choice to step onto the front lines. Danielle Cobb, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Drivers in Georgia feeling the pain at the pump this week. Gas prices continue to creep higher. WSAV's Nakaya Harris joins us at the pumps. She's got more on why it's happening and what you can do to ease the strain on your wallet.
If you've been to the pump this week, you've probably noticed gas prices creeping up. With conflict overseas pushing oil prices higher, drivers here in Georgia could end up paying more at the pump.
Gas prices are climbing nationwide. The national average up 9 cents overnight, according to AAA. In Georgia, the average jumped 11 cents overnight to $3.12. Now, although it's a small increase, it may not be the last. AAA's Montre Rader says crude oil makes up more than half of what we pay at the pump. When oil prices increase, gas prices usually follow. And right now, global conflict is playing a major role in that uptick.
Right now, I think they're teetering around $80 a barrel. And we haven't seen gas prices like this since the summer of 2022. And that was because that March was the beginning of the Russian-Ukraine conflict, which also caused gas prices to increase. But the highest we saw gas prices then nationally was $4.06.
Reporting in Savannah, Nakaya Harris, WSAV News 3, on your side.
An investigation now underway in Pooler after the discovery of a body this morning inside a tractor trailer, and that led to a discovery of another body at an apartment complex. WSTV's Sarah Smith joins us now live from where it all started with a lot more on this investigation. Sarah.
Yeah, the investigation began right here at this loading dock behind me around 5:45 this morning. Now I'm going to take a step out of the way and show you. You can see this red and green tractor trailer. That is where investigators say they found a woman dead inside. Of course, the scene is clear now, but earlier today we watched investigators for about 30 minutes comb through items inside that truck and take them in as evidence. Whatever police learned led them to an apartment complex in Godley Station Boulevard, but the suspect was found dead there as well. We have not been told the identities of the two people involved in what they're calling a domestic murder-suicide, but we will of course keep you updated on air and online as we learn more information. Now, the Pooler Police Department says there is no threat to the public and this investigation is ongoing. For now, live in Pooler, I'm Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Sarah, thanks so much. An investigation underway in Long County now after a house fire left one person dead. Crews say the home on Fraser Jackson Circle Northeast was heavily involved in flames when they got there. Firefighters were able to keep the intense blaze from spreading to a nearby building. Once they finally put it out, a body was discovered inside the home. The name of the person has not been released. The cause of this fire still being determined. We'll update you as soon as we learn more. An investigation now underway after a fight broke out at Bradwell Institute. School officials say 4 students got into a physical altercation during a class transition period, and school resource officers had to respond immediately. They actually used pepper spray to restore the order. Luckily, no one was seriously hurt, and class ended up resuming as normal. Now, in a statement, the Liberty County school system says, quote, "We appreciate the swift response of school personnel and local first responders in ensuring a safe learning environment." The St. Jude Dream Home giveaway kicked off this week, and hundreds of tickets, well, they're already gone. Now we're taking a look at the house that's under construction right now, the Oakwood at New Hampstead neighborhood of southwest Chatham County. It's got 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,500 square feet. It's a grand prize worth $575,000 and being built at zero cost to St. Jude by Landmark 24 Homes. There are 4 great bonus prizes this year. Ben Singer now joining us from a 5-star resort with details about the luxury vacation you could win. I'm sorry you have to slum it like this, Ben.
I know, Andrew. Somebody's got to do it. I really feel for y'all. But let me just tell you, we are so excited to announce that Montage Palmetto Bluff is back once again with their very generous vacation package this year. A $10,000 vacation awaits you if you get your ticket right now. Scan that QR code, call 800-383-9844 to reserve your $100 ticket today. You could be the lucky winner of the prize package to visit Montage Palmetto Bluff right here on the May River in Bluffton. I'm actually in the River House. This is a restaurant where you will also get a free meal included in your package, floor-to-ceiling windows. They overlook the loving lagoons here. They are just so lovely. And there's so many amenities to explore, not just the restaurants, although that is a big, big perk. So we had to sneak in here before the dinner rush because it's going to be packed tonight, because this is an in-demand place. PJ knows that firsthand. He's the sommelier here on property. This is quite a special place to dine. What can you tell folks about what would await them here should they win this bonus prize?
Well, thank you very much. Here at River House, you will find some of the finest ingredients from all over the world paired with some of the best service you will find anywhere here in the Lowcountry and anywhere in the world for that matter. And you will find true, genuine care, which is what we're about here in the Lowcountry.
Service times 100 when you're here. So more specifically about the menu, if people are like, okay, well, what might I enjoy eating here? What would you tell them are some of the key dishes?
So some of my personal favorites, our crab cake we are very well known for here in the appetizers, our confit duck leg, our tuna duo, to die for. You will not go wrong there. Also known for our prime grade meats, our beautiful fresh caught seafood, as well as some of even our game, like our venison farmed from New Zealand, farmed specifically for us here at the River House. To die for.
Now, we are very far from Napa, we are very far from France, but you all have a really robust wine program here, so people might also be exposed to some things that they can't find anywhere.
We do. We are blessed here. I have a team of sommeliers, including myself here, that curate a list that comprises of over 5,000 different bottles of wine, 2,500 different labels. Every major wine producing region in the world is covered. You can go anywhere from 1934 all the way to current vintage and still wine and spend anywhere from $50 to $50,000 for a bottle of wine. We really cover the full gamut.
And what a beautiful space, too. I mean, doesn't food just taste better when you're surrounded by that?
You cannot beat the view. It's one of the best views on property by far. You will also find great views in Moreland and a few of the other places. With a 20,000-acre property that is the Montage, it's hard to not find a postcard picture anywhere you look.
Yes, I mean, that is well said. Now, also, this prize package includes some after-dinner drinks at Hush. So what is Hush?
Hush is one of our best-kept secrets. It's our little speakeasy here. Open to the public, so if you're here in the Lowcountry, you can always come. It is first come, first serve, but a true team of mixologists. Drinks with 10, 15 different ingredients, everything made in-house, from the tinctures to the syrups to the essential oils that we use in the drinks, and some of the craziest cocktails you will find.
PJ, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You will see him if you win this bonus prize, and you can only win this bonus prize if you get your ticket right now. So scan that QR code, and you are in luck, because over the next 2 hours, we're going to take you to various parts of this beautiful property to show you exactly what you might experience should you be the lucky winner of the Montage bonus prize. So we'll send it back to you, and we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Ben, thanks so much. March is National Women's History Month, and to celebrate, the United Way of the Coastal Empire honored inspirational leaders in our community at their annual Women Who Rule luncheon today. Our Tina Ty Shaw emceed the event at the Savannah Convention Center. Kim Gusby and Vice President General Manager David Hart also took part. The luncheon raises money for the Women United Transportation Fund, which helps women need in our community with car repairs, bus passes, and filling up their gas tanks. Also honors local female leaders, including Swan Seiler, who was crowned Woman of the Year.
It was quite an unexpected honor. There are a lot of women in this community who would deserve this honor, but I am delighted because this cause means so much to so many people.
Now, Tina's going to have much more on Seiler and her hard work for the community coming up during our 5 o'clock show.
Now, Time Saver Traffic, sponsored by Arrowhead Clinic, the accident doctors, where it pays to get well.
Well, this afternoon we are checking out the traffic along MLK and Jones Street. In this vantage point, MLK is actually flowing pretty smoothly, but back to the south we are dealing with some issues between Gwinnett Street and Henry Street because of a power line down there. So that issue is causing the roadway to be closed, so you'll have to avoid that area. Elsewhere across the region, we are dealing with some delays along Interstate 16 westbound. This is at I-95 past Poor Parkway. There's some extra congestion there. Construction lane closures are the main issue right there, and it is taking over an hour at the moment because of that to get from downtown Savannah to Statesboro along Interstate 16.